Discussion was held among the above-mentioned persons with a view to determining a straightforward way of processing visa applications. After much discussion, the following was decided. All applications supported by ministers / caretakers would come to the ministry for initial vetting. The ministry will then hand over to the Director of Immigration under confidential cover. 3, ministers or caretakers shall not act as agents or sponsors, but simply as support for the applicant or sponsor. And like that, there are 14 enumerations.
And was that the normal process, that these applications go to the ministry?
No, that was not the normal process.
And so when you refer here to under confidential cover, what exactly do you mean?
They would come under cover memo, addressed directly from the CEO to the acting director.
And so that would go directly to the acting director.
Sorry?
It will go directly to the acting director.
Yes.
At the time.
But what happened is that copies of these memorandums were attached to the specific applications because as far as I was concerned, these formed part of that application. And so the memorandums were added on to the applications and the other supporting documents that came with it.
So then obviously it means that at the highest level, are you saying that at the highest level, they were disregarding the process?
That's the instruction that this document is giving.
Right. So you're agreeing that that's what they did. They disregarded the process for
Well,
these
the indication
specific ones.
was yes, because the application should have come to the department.
What I'm hearing is that basically if a recommendation for a visa or a request for assistance for a visa came by way of a minister or a caretaker, as we've seen the lists and the letters, they were never refused. That was your instruction. They were not to be refused.
No, the instruction was not that they were not to be refused. The instruction was that they should be expedited within 5 working days.
In other words,
That the ministry, it would go to the ministry for the initial vetting and then it would come to me. My insistence was that these applications would have to go through the normal process once at the department. And so what my indications were, or my action was, I would direct these to the officer in charge of the immigration section, which was responsible for accepting, receiving, reviewing these applications. And that is what my instruction to that officer meant for necessary action. That officer knew that for necessary action meant you review it, you ensure that these applications are complete, that the documents are there, that they meet the requirements, and that you forward it to the investigation section for vetting.